Good morning. It's 8:05 and I was originally planning to be on the road by now. In fact, already there by now. But plans have changed. My son-in-law, my grandson had a cold that he was getting over, and pretty much over by the time I would get there. But my son-in-law started getting that particular cold and decided to stay home. So I'm not needed as a babysitter, thank goodness, because it's beautiful now. It's going up to 16 degrees, that's wonderful. But later on this afternoon, it would be coming down, and I just don't want to be out. So she's driving to Hamilton. Great. They've had their first case, actually from Cambridge. The Toyota plant had a worker who tested positive because he lived in Hamilton, or because that person lived in Hamilton. That person was sent to Hamilton. So now there is a case in Hamilton, where my daughter's gone. That's where Gord is too. Anyway, I love Theresa Tam's voice. So deep. She's Canada's public health officer. I just love hearing her talk. It's just, okay, where'd you get that voice? Can I have some? It's so nice. It's like our health officer in the region here. Just really nice voices. Women with deeper voices is kind of neat. So I went around the house today and looked at things, and I'm not going to do much cleaning up. Boy, I cleaned that mirror upstairs because it was splattered with aquarium water. Because my sister-in-law is going to be redoing the walls. She does not like the color. Neither do I. I mean, I know I picked green, but not what they did up there. The blues and greens they picked for rooms in which they live. No, I guess it's living is different than just sleeping, but the room in which they sleep. Not my choice of colors, obviously. Everybody has their own preferences. I thought I would get around to my taxes yesterday, but I didn't, and I'm glad I didn't, because something came in the mail yet. I thought, okay, I thought we were supposed to have all this stuff, and something comes in the mail that I'm supposed to be putting into my tax form. No. So I'm not rushing to do my taxes yet, because obviously there's still stuff coming. So even though it's beautiful outside, relatively, I'm still bundling up in here. I mean, it's nice to walk out and have it be pleasant. And I really do wonder if at some point it will not be raining and will still be warm. Tonight I should take a picture of the Christmas lights and send them off to Buddy at the Cambridge Times, because I talked to him yesterday. I'm sure I can take the picture from an angle that will not show the missing strand that isn't. Yeah, plus I don't want to I don't want to show my house, my number, so I'll take a picture. A neighbor or a neighbor's child just came home. That white car is, I think, a daughter. That's the house, the woman I don't, who do I talk to? Who talks to each other here? Me and Tracy, me and Martina. That's it, really, talk. I mean, I had Tracy and Martina over for New Year's Day, but other than that, we're, it's kind of good. Social distancing is happening here. I mean, me and Tracy, we talked across the street. We talked to each other across the street yesterday. It's a male. Not daughter or son. Yeah, people watch when you arrive. It's called Snoopy Neighbors. Hey, I just happen to be sitting here. So I won't be seeing my grandson today. Too bad. But hey, if there's illness in the house, I don't need to get ill. And I know it's not COVID-19, but I don't need even a suspicion of illness. Nobody does. Right, guys? Nobody does. The birds, oh, the robins, boy, big fat robins out there. I should phone Home Hardware to see if my N battery is in, and then tell them to hold on to it until I come by. Like they'll do anything else. What you're leaning up against is this clock that I got as a Christmas gift from a company that I worked for in Mississauga, the printer, Central Reproductions. Way back when they were still well off and having massive Christmas parties where everybody got gifts. And I always took the clocks because I love clocks as gifts. Clocks. I like having clocks. So a lot of the clocks in my house are from those Christmas parties years ago. And like I said, you're leaning up against this bizarre looking thing. It's beautiful. It's a corner clock that fits into my cabinet, and it's glass, crystal looking, and in it is the Clockworks, and it needs an N battery. It's a little thing like this. It's not like a AAA battery. It's a smaller version of a AAA. And it runs a long time. But it is an N battery, and they didn't have any, so they ordered me one. So I should let them know that I will be picking it up eventually when it comes in. Maybe they could call me when it comes in, and then I could pick up. Yeah, so I went upstairs to look at what was still there. And I found a big toy chest. It's a big chest, the kind that my parents or my in-laws used when they came over on ships from Europe to Canada. And I still have one upstairs, and it is full of good toys. So my daughter's toys, my son's toys, Discovery toys. I used to try and sell. I tried. That was one of my efforts at making money when I was a young mother. I ended up having a lot of Discovery toys, and they did too. Wonderful toys. Just, yeah. I'm not a salesperson, and I didn't feel like having Discovery toy parties ad infinitum. And it's a triangle thing, and you have to find other people to sell more product, and as you find those people, your sales base, I mean, you keep on making money, but it only goes so far unless you are a major salesperson, and I am not. I hate sales. So yeah, I'm not like you, Julia. I don't like to talk to people. Well, I seem to like to talk to people not when they're really actually there. Yeah. It's going to turn into a windy, rainy day, and it's going to get colder. So I hope my daughter's home before then. My sister-in-law is coming in at 8 o'clock tonight, and she's going directly to her house. I guess her guy that she's leaving has kindly brought in some groceries. I don't know if he'll be hanging around there or not. Whatever. So I should probably secure my, depends on how windy it gets. Is my stuff out there heavy enough? I don't know. It's good that my gazebo isn't coming today. Not that the gazebo would fly away. The gazebo is coming tomorrow. For a while there, for a moment, this morning, I thought, oh no, the gazebo's coming today. I won't be home. But then I checked and the gazebo's coming tomorrow, and then it turned out I am going to be home anyway, and not going anywhere. Lottery ticket spot. Mall pretty much closed. I mean, Bay is shut. Mark's Work Warehouse is shut. Cinemas are shut. What's open at the mall? There's not much point. I would think Indigo would be the one big place that is still in that building, but I haven't heard anything. That's one of the things I told you, that everyone has been letting me know about their COVID-19 policies. Well, it's like Zehrs, Sobeys, the Bay, Canadian Tire. I mean, just all the retailers that I deal with have been letting me know that they're being very careful. And I told you that yesterday, and I've still been getting more. I mean, how many people do I have on my list? Wow. Well, whatever. I guess it's the people that I buy from. I really wonder what's going to happen. Are we going back in a few weeks? Or are we out until September? I mean, Toyota can't be shut down that long. No, they've got to clean their plant and get back on, get going, get back into production. But right now, all over North America, carp plants are shutting down. I guess it's that flattening the curve. Social distancing so that the virus cannot hop around. Yep. Maybe if it's not raining, I could go for a walk. That would be my exercise for the day. But, you know, if it starts raining on me, that would not be nice. I suppose I could look at the Weather Network and it would tell me exactly when it's going to start raining. Yeah, that's true. The Weather Network would tell me that. All right, well, let's look. Let's see if I'm going to Theresa Tam, Chief Public Health Officer of Canada and head of the Public Health Agency of Canada. Ah, that's why her slightly British accent. Education, University of Nottingham. That explains that. Anyway, where am I going? Right, Weather Network. I love her voice. TWN. Southern Ontario. Okay, so Friday, 10 a.m. Oh, starts at 10 a.m. It's 8:30. Okay, if I go for a walk in the next hour, I would not get rained on. Okay, there we go. I'm going for a walk. Great, I just had coffee. I guess I'm going for a short walk.